Hey, everybody. I'm switching to gallery view. So anyway, I'm afraid of heights. Like I throw up, I get vertigo, the whole 9 yards. So when I went on vacation, of course, I climbed Kilimanjaro. Tallest mountain in Africa, 18,341 feet. Where do you want to go when you're afraid of heights? So we're on Kilimanjaro and there's tons of drama there. We're in our tent and we overhear, hey, honey, where do I go to the bathroom? Oh, just pee behind those bushes. What if I don't have to pee? You gotta take a dump already? Damn. Next morning, we got to, I've given you 3 boys and the best years of my life, and you can't even ask how I'm doing? Maybe Kilimanjaro isn't the best place to work out your marital difficulties. So I'm climbing Kilimanjaro and I'm scared. And I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I've trained for a year for this, but I'm not going to make it. And the guide's like, don't worry, I will carry you up like a baby. The hell you will. I've been training for a year. And as I look over, there's people being carried up like a baby. And I'm like, what the fuck? They don't get the same certificate I did. I'm climbing every single step myself. Carried up the mountain. How does that count? And our guide, I'm like, at the top, he's smoking a cigarette, you know, like it's another day at the office. And it wasn't pretty, but I made it. So then we went on safari afterwards, and it was great. I mean, it was a beautiful experience. We were doing a picnic, and I look over, and there's this monkey, and he's masturbating. And he took himself off and ran away. I'm like, damn, he's a very talented monkey. So we're in there, and we went to Lake Manyara. Sorry, I just got like lost myself. And we saw this tree. Everyone's parked around a tree. And I'm like, what's going on with that tree? And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, lions. And everyone looks at me like, what the fuck, bitch? Yeah, there's lions. Lion looked up at me like, yeah, I'm a lion. What do you want? So then we went to Olduvai Gorge, where we saw where they had the first footprints, and it was like the most amazing. I felt like I was connected to the whole planet, and it was just very peaceful. But then that night we were at our camp and we heard this noise that we'd heard the day before, and we thought was wild pigs. But the guide's like, there's no wild pigs here. That's lions talking to each other from the opposite sides of the campground. And I'm like, what? Are we safe? He's like, oh, you're totally safe in your tent. If we're so safe in our tents, why are you sleeping in a building? A tent is just a Dorito bag to a lion. And the 2 lions, I envision them, this is their conversation. Honey, are you hungry? Yeah, I could eat. You want some tourists? Sure. How about some American tourists? They're awfully juicy. Yeah, we had American last week. How about Chinese? We'll be hungry in a half hour. What about British tourists? They don't have any flavor, and I don't like the way they treat Meghan Markle. Well, what do you want to eat then? I've given you 3 litters and the best years of my life, and you don't know what kind of tourist I like to eat? And that was my African experience, so I have my African friend. Thank you. So I'm still working on that, but that's what I'm working on.
All right. Feedback for Allison, anybody?
Yeah. When you're talking about the monkey, I was thinking maybe he should be winking at you and like giving you one of those like, hey, unzip your shirt so I can finish off or something.
I like that.
So does he. Yeah, no.
But he was a comic genius.
Thank you.
You know what? It did all of that happen. That's all true.
It sounded like Chris.
Yeah. Did the monkey have a phone?
I have that monkey's number.
Oh, that was the other side.
I kind of want to hear more about the guy, like the guide that's smoking a cigarette at
Yeah.
the top. Like, I want to hear about that guy.
He made
Yeah,
me feel so out of shape because I
Yeah.
was gonna die, and he was just like, "Yeah, you're doing great."
Yeah, I got to give myself lung
Yeah.
cancer to make this hard at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, you can barely light it because it's so high up. You don't have enough oxygen, but he's
He had a
still
harder
smoking
time lighting a cigarette than climbing the mountain.
it. I like the throwback to the couple fighting and the lion what's it called, the lion eating the tourist.
Okay, cool. The lion couple fighting.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I was trying to do kind of have that bit kind of start and end the same way.
Mhm.
It might be too many references in the same joke, but I was thinking when they were arguing that the lion would be like Ralph Cramden, be like, "To the moon, Nala," because Nala's the female
Oh,
lion,
yeah.
Lion King. But I don't know if people would get like the Ralph Cramden and Lion King reference in the same joke.
Right. I like that though.
Any other notes or feedback for Allison?
I don't know. Remember if you did any ethnic cultures with maybe you could do either like African or maybe Indian or Mexican, and maybe like too spicy. Because I definitely like the reference where you said English is too bland. So to maybe
Okay.
kind of parallel that.
You
Oh, sorry.
with what Jason said, and I don't know if this is in your style, but you could do like a rapid fire of that.
Mhm.
Like English too bland, Mexican too spicy, Indian too, or you know what I mean? Just like
Oh, I
boom, boom,
see,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah.
But you gotta leave room for the Meghan Markle because I thought that was funny too.
Yeah,
that was good.
you could end
Yeah.
with that, right?
I think that's a good like ending bit for that. Like,
Yeah.
punch to
The
end.
English part, yeah, definitely could be like
Yeah,
the closer
yeah.
for that joke.
Mm.
Yeah. At one point, I had Scottish, but I don't like haggis. Like that thing. But I like Meghan Markle better.